Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Heretic Brewing Company, and it's a bottle of their chocolate hazelnut porter. This beer is coming in at 7% ABV. Now the story goes with this beer is that the brewer made a very good effort the first time round. I think he got a silver at the American Craft Beer Festival, and he went away, he didn't bottle it. He thought to himself, I'm going to fine tune this beer until I get a gold medal. So he went away, he went to a couple more festivals, and when the beer eventually won a gold medal for its class, he then went ahead and bottled this beer. Great little story. It just shows quality. It just shows that this man is 100% committed to his product, and he wasn't going to let anybody taste it in the bottle until it was perfect in his eyes and other people's eyes. So, nice bit of smoke on the opening, beer in the glass, chocolate hazelnut porter. Doesn't that sound wonderful? It's a jet black beer in the glass, nice levels of carbonation rolling up the side. It's created a 2-finger to 3-finger tan coloured head. It's a lovely looking beer. I'd like to thank our channel sponsors of this at this stage, beersofeurope.co.uk. They've been our channel sponsors for 2 years now. They've supported us along the way. They've sent us some great beers, including this one. Please check out beersofeurope.co.uk, and of course they've got some marvellous beers from all around the world. America for one, the UK, Germany, Belgium, France, all the great brewing nations. I've actually got a surprise for you guys. I'm actually going to do, somebody in work, where I work, made a cake and brought a cake in. I was planning on reviewing this beer today anyway, and I thought, what a nice idea. She's bought some double chocolate fudge cake, and why not pair it with a chocolate hazelnut porter at 7% ABV. So first of all, let's give the beer a little bit of a review. Let's get the nose. Yes, chocolatey, hazelnutty. A little bit of smoke in here, a little bit of tobacco smoke. A little bit of raisin, a little bit of plum maybe. A bit of smoky, dark, chocolatey, hazelnutty aroma. As I said, the beer is jet black in the glass. There's no light bleeding through in this beer. Let's dive in. Cheers. Lots of malt. You kind of wonder with these beers, you kind of wonder if you're going to get a kind of a synthetic taste, maybe a little bit of an artificial taste from the chocolate or the hazelnut, but nothing in this beer, and I'm happy about that. It's all natural flavours. In terms of the chocolate, it's chocolate malt, it's roasted malt, so there's no added chocolate in the beer. You get a little bit of kind of roasty smokiness. Dark chocolate. It's not milk chocolate, it's more of a dark chocolate. And it's naturally nutty. I've had a few hazelnut porters in the past, and they've been, do you know when you buy a hazelnut chocolate bar and it's very synthetic, it's overly hazelnutty? That's what I don't get with this beer. I just get a slight hint of nuttiness, and that is perfect. It's perfect because it's natural. It's a natural product. I can see why this beer won a gold medal at one of the festivals over there in America. But anyway, let's pair it. I love pairing beer and food. I think beer, as a beer lover, I think beer goes much better with food than wine does. Everybody raves about wine being, they pair cheddar with wine and they pair this with wine. There's so much more scope with beer. There's so much more of a scale with beer. You can match. Cheese and beer is amazing. Chocolate and beer, let's give it a try. Wow. And what you do when you've got cake in your mouth is you take a swig of beer. And you're going to cement mix it all around your mouth. And then you're going to swallow it, and wow. That adds a different dimension to the beer. That gives the beer, without adding synthetic, it's all on my teeth. Without adding synthetic stuff to the beer, this does it in a very different way. This does it where the beer's doing the talking. It's a very good beer, but then you got a sweet, chocolatey mix, and it just goes so well, so well. I'm gonna try it again. That is great cake. So it's described as rich, a rich smooth ale. Doesn't that look great in the glass? Look at the way the head's developing. None of that kind of Guinness, that silly Guinnessness that goes on when it's kind of all shaken up in the glass. This is the natural way of how to brew a porter or a stout. Right, I'm going to rate it. Cheers. This 7% porter for me is fantastic. The chocolate comes from the roasted malt, the roasted barley. It's slightly sweet. It gives off a little bit of smoke, a little bit of plum, mixed with that little bit of fruity hop on the back end. It just works wonders in your mouth. Then that hazelnut is just a slightly nutty taste that just overlays the chocolate, the roasted malt and the beer. It's just a hint. It's a small nagging hint in the side of your taste bud. In the side of your head, it's saying there's a little bit of hazelnut going on. And then to pair it with something like this, maybe even some, if you want to go with something savoury, I reckon a nice pizza. Pair the pizza with the beer, it would be fantastic. But as a dessert beer with a nice bit of fudge cake, that goes magnificently well. I'm going to rate this beer, the Heretic Brewing Company Hazelnut or Chocolate Hazelnut Porter, 7% ABV. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from me. I think it's a very good beer. Please comment, please subscribe. Blimey. Check out beersreviewed.co.uk and cheers.